Good morning, dear students, and welcome to the E-class of St. Xavier's High School. Students, we all have studied about nouns. What are nouns? Nouns are the naming words that name person, place, animal and thing. Now let's talk about gender, noun and gender. So, in this session we are going to talk about 4 kinds of gender, that is masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and a neuter gender. Let's understand it one by one and let's also see the example. It's very easy topic and you can learn it very easily. So the first one is masculine gender. What is masculine gender? A noun that refers to a male is said to be masculine. Example, you can say boy, father, lion, all these are male. So these are masculine gender. So now feminine gender. A noun that refers to be a female is said to be a feminine gender. For example, girl, mother, lioness. So these are feminine. So I hope you are clear with the masculine and feminine. Now let's study what is common gender. What is mean by common and what is neuter. So students, first of all, neuter means neutral. Neuter is used and it refers to a noun, to a non-living thing. Whenever we talk about any non-living thing, then that is said to be a neuter gender. We are not talking about male or female, but if the thing or if a noun is non-living thing, then that is said to be a neuter gender. I hope you are clear. You can see the examples. Toy, chair, mountains, all these are non-living things. So they are said to be neuter gender. Now, common gender. So, a noun that refers to both a male and a female is said to be common gender. Again, I'll repeat this. A noun that refers to both a male and female. You can see the example baby. Baby is used, baby is a word or baby is a noun used for both. It can be male also. It can be female also. Cousin. Cousins can be male also and female. Friend. Friend can be male friend or it can be a female friend also. I hope you are clear with all the 4. Masculine refers to male. Feminine refers to female. Common refers to both male and female. And the neuter is the noun for non-living things. So I hope you are clear with this. Now let's get started. So now you have to carefully study the masculine and feminine forms of some nouns. Okay, you can see it on the screen, students. Masculine, feminine. Masculine and feminine, you can see monk. The feminine form will be nun. So shepherd is masculine. So shepherdess will be feminine. Emperor will be masculine, then feminine form will be empress. Ram and ewe. Waiter, then feminine will be waitress. Wizard, witch. Lion, lioness. Prince, princess. Horse, mare. Gander, goose. Drake, duck. Deer, doe. Bridegroom, bride. Fox, vixen will be the feminine form. Brother-in-law, so feminine form will be sister-in-law. Cow, bull. King, queen. Boy, girl. I hope you are clear with this, students, because it's a very easy topic for you all. Read this carefully so that you can do the exercise portion. Students, it's very easy. Masculine, male, feminine, female, common for both, and neuter gender is said to be used for non-living things. So I hope you are clear with this and even with the examples. So now students, you can see this is page number 13 of your textbook. So what you have to do, you have to underline the noun, put them in proper groups in the boxes. So what are the proper groups? Masculine, feminine, common and neuter. So students, for male, masculine, female, feminine, and for both common and neuter is for non-living things. So let's get started. First one, the goose laid a golden eggs. So goose, goose is feminine. Gander is masculine. So goose will be feminine. Second one, my aunt has two daughters. Aunt and daughters both are feminine. Third one, the doctor examined the patient carefully. Okay, students, the doctor can be both. It can be male as well as female, and the patient also can be both male as well as female. Your nephew is a good friend of mine. Nephew is a masculine. Niece is a feminine of nephew. I hope you're clear, students. Friend can be common. It can be a female friend and as well as a male friend. So now fifth one, Azhar asked his wife to call a plumber. Now Azhar is masculine, wife is feminine, and plumber is common. So now the sixth one, the headmaster called the students to his office. His office is clearly said his office, means it's masculine, male. So headmaster will be masculine. Student, we don't know, it can be male as well as female. So what word we are using for their common gender? So now the seventh one, the man scolded his son for breaking the cups. Okay, man is masculine, son is masculine, cups is a non-living thing, so it's a neuter gender. Now the eighth one, Sarla likes to eat chocolates and pastries. Okay, Sarla is a feminine, chocolates and pastries are non-living things, so they are said to be neuter gender. I hope you're clear with this. Now students, the next activity is you have to solve the crossword. It's the easiest activity. You can see across as well as down. Across number 2, number 4, 5, 6 and 7. You have to use opposite gender. If it's masculine, use it feminine. If it's feminine, use it masculine. So let's get started. Students, you can see the starting itself. Number 2. Okay, start with the downwards. Number 1, fox. As you can see it on the screen, fox, feminine is vixen. You can see first one. Okay, number 2 is tiger. So tiger will be tigress. Now number 3 is hero. Hero will be heroine. So I hope you're clear. Number 4 will be goose. So goose opposite will be gander. You can see number 4. Now the fifth one, monk. Monk will be, for monk is a masculine, feminine will be nun. Nephew's feminine will be niece. And the seventh one is deer. You can see deer. Now the feminine will be doe. D-O-E, doe. So you have to solve the crossword as you can see it on the screen. Now students, the next 2 activities, that is the next 2 exercises of this chapter, you have to replace the nouns. You have to replace with opposite gender. Same activity you have to follow. You have to just replace. If it's feminine, make it masculine. If it's masculine, make it feminine. Okay, the first one, my sister is very talented actor. So sister will, the opposite will be, my brother is very talented actor. So I hope you are clear with this. Second one, the boy played the role of king in the play. Boy, opposite will be girl. King opposite will be queen. So the girl played the role of queen in the play. The third one, the cow belongs to my aunt. This cow belongs to my aunt. So cow's opposite gender will be bull, aunt will be uncle. So this bull belongs to my uncle. Fourth one, the princess fell off the horse. Princess will be prince and horse will be mare. The prince fell off the mare. Now the fifth one, girls can sit in the women's lounge. So girls will be boys and women's will be men's. So boys can sit in the men's lounge. I hope you're clear with this. We have some more. Sixth one, the shepherd had many sheep. The shepherdess had many sheep. The wizard played many tricks on the boys. Wizard will be witch and boys will be girls. The witch played many tricks on the girls. I hope you're clear with this. Now the eighth one, the lion lay alone in the den. So lion will be lioness. So the lioness lay alone in the den. I hope you're clear with this. Now the last activity of this chapter is you have to fill in the blanks with suitable nouns in the brackets. Students, brackets is given to you all. You have to just choose it. It's the easiest activity among all. So let's get started. We saw a dash quarreling with her manager. So we saw a waitress quarreling with the manager, with her. Her means specifies, means it's a feminine gender. The dash was dressed in a beautiful red sari. Sari, who wears it? Bride. So bride is the correct option. The dash laid her eggs in the bush. Who lays the egg? Duck lays the eggs. So Ritu's sister's husband is her dash. Of course, husband will be brother-in-law. It will be male. The dash licked her cubs. Who licked her cub? Tigress, of course. Sixth one. Little Boo Beep lost her sheep. She was a shepherdess. She is used means it's a feminine, so definitely it's a shepherdess. Dash live in a nunnery while dash live in a monastery. So nuns live in a nunnery while monks live in a monastery. The last blank, that is the dash flew away on the broomstick. The witch flew away on a broomstick. I hope you are clear with this. So students, all these activities you have to write down in your workbook, complete it. I hope you understand this properly. You have to just remember 4 things: masculine, feminine, common and neuter gender. Thank you and have a nice day.